Our Western calendar has evolved into a linear tool of governmental control, and its purpose is to regulate taxation, economics, and business. Patriarchal religions have separated our current calendar from nature. This disconnection from the natural cycles has proved to be destructive to our environment. It could be a scientific and spiritual tool that connects us to the earth and the cosmos. We can reintegrate the ancient wisdoms into our current calendar and live in harmony with the solar cycle, 4 directions, seasons, and lunar cycles. Do we accept the current calendar as some unchangeable ultimate truth? Or do we believe that the calendar can continue to evolve? It's time to reconnect to the wisdom of the ancient conquered peoples who lived close to nature. Their knowledge was buried and condemned by intimidation of the righteous. For those who control time control the mind. The Egyptians were the first to celebrate the winter solstice by bringing green palm leaves into their homes. This helped them to predict when the Nile would flood. The primitive calendar of Stonehenge and the Chaco Canyon dagger of the Anasazi also mark the natural cycles of solstices and equinoxes. Some Native Americans named their months or moons for animals that appeared during that particular season. Primitive calendars provided the basis for agricultural planting, hunting, and gathering cycles. Even pre-Christian Romans celebrated the solstice with a festival called Saturnalia. It is only the post-Christian Roman calendar which focused on business, politics, and religion and separated from the natural cycles. Is this really what Christ would have wanted? When we plot the sunrises and the sunsets of the solstices and equinoxes on a 24-hour clock, the natural light cycle becomes more obvious. In the northern hemisphere, the summer solstice corresponds to the Tropic of Cancer and the winter solstice to the Tropic of Capricorn. The equinox occurs when the sun rays are perpendicular over the equator. Imagine a world where all the houses align with the sun. We would have less pollution, would have more free time. We wouldn't have to work for energy to heat our homes. Less need to go to war over energy resources. It is through reconnecting to these ancient wisdoms of the natural cycles that modern man, with his new perspective from space travel and his technology, can learn to live in harmony with each other and the planet. This is conscious revolution. The word revolution means to go around and round, but conscious revolution means to go around in the upward spiral to a new level of awareness. It's time to find out why the Gregorian calendar is illogical. It's time to find out why new ways to think about time will benefit humanity. It's time to reform the way we use time. If you want to see a film that will really make you think, then you must see It's Time for a Change.
Remember the true meaning of this time of year.